tough just finding your game tonight? That surprised you a little bit?
Yeah. No, that was ugly, really ugly.
When you get games like this that are stretching together, is it a confidence issue now, and then you start to maybe squeeze the stick, do all the cliche things that you think are spiraling your team in the wrong direction?
Yeah, no, there's no cliches here. We got to get back to the root of this team here, and that's my job. This is solely on me. That's your job as a head coach, to make sure these guys, no matter what stage you're at, you don't have confidence, I'm there to help them. I have to help them. If we're not defending well, we got to defend better. We're not scoring goals, we got to find a way to score. That's on me. I'm the head coach. We got to make sure that I get them better prepared for this. This one's on me.
Right, it's still early in the season. Does it feel like it's reached condition critical here? It has that feeling in the room, the way some of the guys were talking.
Yeah, that was, like I said, this game, this was a tough one to watch in so many ways. But again, this is my responsibility. I own this. We're going to find a way out of this.
Do you, as a coach, start pushing different buttons now than you have tried to this point?
Yep, I'm gonna have to. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. At any point tonight, did you consider getting Elvis out of there, just out of almost mercy at some point? 50 shots.
And this is where it got hard, because he had played so well in the first. You know, I know he has a couple tough goals there, but I want him to work through it. You know, that wasn't punishment. The last thing I want to do is embarrass Elvis. He worked his ass off tonight, and we just were not good enough in front. That was hard to watch, but he did not give up tonight. He worked his tail off, and it gets to that point where do you put a goalie in for 5 or 6 minutes? For Elvis, he's a competitor. I know he wanted to stay in that game. He did, and we've had conversations, and it sucks the way it went, but he battled right to the end.
Where do you think the first step out of something like this is?
We're not going to get into all that right now. There's things that we need to address, and they will be addressed.
Is this a good time to head to a foreign land and get away from everything?
We'll see. We'll see. We're going to need, we don't play till Friday, so maybe this is the perfect time to kind of reset here. So that's what we're hoping for.
Elvis has obviously not gotten off to the start individually that he wanted to get off to. But like you just said, when you see the way he played in that first period, and just continually getting bombarded with shots, you know one's going to go eventually. How tough is it for him to kind of get where he wants to get when he's facing a lot of really hard?
This isn't about Elvis. You keep that. This is about us, right? Quit directing to one guy. This is us. It's everybody. This is a team game. To me, it's the ultimate team game. It really is. It is about the 5 guys on the ice and the goalie, not the goalie and the 5 guys. It's all of us together.
Weren't good enough to win. You can see what happens when we don't play like that. So we'll get a lot better in this room.
Over the last little bit, you've had stretches. It looked like you had a hard time just getting to your game at all tonight in that first period. Do you agree?
Yeah, we didn't get to our game at all. And then, like I said, that's what happened. It wasn't good enough. And right from our battle level to execution, and the team fed it to us. So obviously, it's us. We need to take ownership of that, and it'll be better.
Yeah, the answer obviously is in this room. How do you get to that answer when you're having a tough stretch like this?
Yeah, we got to help one another out. We got to get out of it when the tough gets going here. The going gets tough, and we got to stick our chest out and get back to work. And everybody obviously has to raise their level in here, and back to work and push each other to the level that we need to be at, and we need to be at in this league to win games.
Is there a sense of shock right now that it's started this way for you guys? You've had a couple of these games now in a row.
I mean, it's just just thinking tonight it was not good enough. And, the past couple of games we haven't been there, as a team. So we gotta, be better as a group here. And obviously that's what happens in this league when we're not competitive enough and on our toes and all the little things like that.
There have been stretches where you've had a good period or two. It didn't seem like you ever really got to your game tonight.
Yeah, we didn't play well tonight. Kind of left Elvis out to dry. got to be better.
How tough is this for you to come to your home state and have this kind of a game?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. A lot of family, friends, and getting to watch us. I only come here twice a year, so I try to make the most of it. And it wasn't a good turnout for us.
You've had a couple of these in a row. Where's the answer now, Johnny, to try and get yourself going the right direction?
Yeah, I mean, it's within our locker room. Try to work through this together. Like you said, we've had a couple bad games here in a row, and I think our group, we'll get together and we'll try to figure out a way how to get out of this here.
Hey, how surprising or shocking is this? I mean, you came here thinking this was a pretty good team. They thought they were a pretty good team to have it start this way.
Who? Or
Yeah,
Columbus?
the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, teams go through these things, and obviously it's not the start we wanted. And, I know that we have a good team in here. We got a lot of young, fast, skilled little players, and we have a good goaltender, our D, big D in the back end. So, we just we're gonna get through this, and obviously it's a low for us right now, but we're gonna come together as a team right now and fight through this.
Is that what you guys talked about after the game, sticking together?
Yeah, I mean that's within the locker room, obviously, but we know we all have better.
Surprised you that it's sort of lingered this long, these kind of performances. This felt like a repeat from some of the other games.
Yeah, obviously it's on the players. We have to be more competitive. I just felt like tonight there was no compete on the ice. We got to work for one another. It's one of those things where I feel like when times get tough and you get frustrated and you go through these losing streaks, guys, try and do it on their own. And this is a league, you can't do that, right? You have to win in fives. If you're gonna have success, you have to do it together as a group. And I feel like we just have to play harder for each other in certain situations, right? Like you're gonna lose games. There's 82 games in a season. It's just making sure if we're gonna lose, it's doing it the right way. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna be competitive in your face. And majority of the time, if you do that, you're gonna win. So it's on us right now, and it might be a good time for this trip. Go overseas, get some time together, and figure this out, and get back to work on Friday.
Is that sort of stick together message? Is that what people were talking about after the game? You guys were in here quite a while.
Yeah, I'm not going to go over what was really said in here, but at the end of the day, it's on us, and we're a team, and we have to do it together. It's the only way we can do it is in a group here, and like I said, you have to try and set your teammate up for success. When you put pucks in, you do it for a reason. When you're taking a hit to make a play, you do it for a reason, and you help your teammates out. And if you do that, collectively as a group, you're going to win more games than not. It's just doing it for a full 60 minutes. It's doing it for one period. Right now, we got to do it for one period and just win that period and keep building on it.
You guys have had some tough periods already. That have cost games and whatnot. That first period, was that one of the most frustrating, if not the most? I mean, you're getting outshot a lot and just making saves, but just didn't seem like you guys could turn the momentum at all.
Yeah, obviously a tough start to the game. A couple power plays for them. They were coming. We knew they were a fast team. We're still right there. I mean, we still have 40 minutes of hockey left. It's one of those things where you're going to have tough periods. You're going to have bad bounces or stretches where you're not going, but it's on us to turn that around and push back. I felt like we just had no pushback tonight. And like I said, it's probably a good time. We're going overseas as a group now and get back to work in Finland and try and win a tough game versus Colorado on Friday.
Elvis was pretty emotional the other night after Boston. I don't know if you guys saw the comments or whatever, but is that an issue if a goalie says some stuff like he did about power play this and that?
I'm not going to go into that. I mean, I think emotions get high when you're not winning and you're not having success, right? People are emotional, and a lot of it's probably not wrong. Our power play needs to score some goals and get going. But yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where we're a team here, right? That we win as a team, we lose as a team. There's no pointing the finger. It's all together, and it's the only way we're going to get out of this is together as a group.
How important is it for you guys as the leadership group to kind of help pull this thing back together?
Yeah, it's huge. It's me, Boone, Gus, Johnny, Patty, Jakey, like the older guys that have been here. It's on us. We have to set the standard, and in practice coming up here, and from that point on, it's just keeping that standard, right? You're not going to win every game, but it's playing the right way is pretty much every night, and then you're going to have success. But it starts with us.